Good evening and welcome to Side 21 and tonight's episode of The Jungles of Paldir. Before we get into this campaign again, we do have a few announcements to make ahead of time. Firstly, we have a brand new show. Well, not so brand new anymore, actually. We've got about 5 episodes out on YouTube. It's called Side 21 and. This is our podcast style episode where we discuss TTRPGs and more. We also have a wonderful merch store at side21.tv. You can check out shirts, hats, all kinds of goodies there. And then you can find us on social media at Side21TV on Instagram and TikTok. Check out all of our shorts, all that good stuff. Also, if you're not following on YouTube, go ahead and drop a like on this video and subscribe to our channel. Tons of goodies, including this actual play and others, mini-series, one-shots, guide videos, and more. So we'd love to see you there as well. I think that is going to conclude our announcements tonight, so let's go ahead and get back into the jungles of Paldir. Alrighty, where last we left off, our party continuing to make their way through the sewers of Raventide Keep, the dungeon of Raventide Keep, it seems more appropriate to call it. Lots of things have happened. They have started on the first floor, making their way through gelatinous cubes and acid rooms, fighting sharks to make their way up to the second floor after leaving the Cistern of Mystery. To a rat-infested floor, first going through somewhat of a time loop room, and then following that up with a room where they were combined into duo creatures instead of 4 individuals, fighting some ancient kind of undead pirates in what appeared to be their clubhouse. After defeating these pirates and removing the gourd, squash-like fey plants that seem to be growing in this room, they were able to once again separate and become themselves, but not before a visitation from a very malevolent deity in what could be only called a dream or a vision of some kind. They woke up on a craggy, kind of dried out landscape of rock and magma, floating on one of these rocks in one of these rivers of magma, looking up to see a vision of Bane's 2 giant godlike hands reaching up onto the mountains and pulling himself into their view, towering over them and threatening them and everyone they love, saying, "You will not succeed, and I am coming for you." Following that dream, they took a long rest, not without being disturbed by some rats, some poisoned rats that just wouldn't leave them alone kind of on this floor. And a bit of a prelude, because as they finished up their rest and made it to the next room, they found themselves in the Plague Priest's lair, a serpentine of bookshelves, trash, and columns, leading them to kind of a choke point between the front of the room and the back of the room, where combat ensued. After quite a lengthy and strenuous battle involving a lot of summoned rats and the Plague Priest himself, Lothario going down in the process. However, our party is victorious in the end, and that is where we pick back up, here in this room. Party, what would you like to do?
I have never hated rats more in my life. Fuck this place.
Oh man, this place is literally the worst place I've ever been in.
Yes, I think this just affirmed my my hatred for rats. I was already there. Thank you
Horrible.
again, Morga. I'm gonna get up here.
I'm sorry I wasn't fast enough. I feel terrible.
Oh well.
But it's
you know,
okay. You're not dead.
I don't
right?
blame you. It's the nature of what we're doing, I suppose.
That's true. I want to look around the room, and do I see anything that would be of value? Like weapons or armor or anything that's lying around?
Make a perception check as you kind of look around the entire room. If anybody else would like to join in this action, you can do that as well.
Somebody should, because I rolled a nat one.
Oh
I'm a
no.
little more
Why?
interested
Not
in,
again.
I'm more interested in like the rat priest. I'd be happy to give a perception check.
I am planning on looking at the rat priest.
I got
I
a
got a
13.
21.
As you guys all look around, we'll start with you, Morga, with the natural one. You were exhausted before you ever got into this room because of what has been happening with your shield. You, as well as Lothariel, are also still, I believe, under the poisoned condition, which is kind of further adding to this, and as well as what just happened in this moment, seeing Lothariel go down. You try to look around with the rest of the party, and it's almost like that moment when you're looking at something, but they call it staring off into the distance, like you're just completely out of it. Mm-hmm. I think similar results for Lothariel, not quite as bad, but nothing's really sticking out to you in this moment. Halbor, I would say you're looking around and you see a lot of potential, but you want to start with the priest himself, is that right?
Yeah, I just was curious if he had anything on him, like, at all. Like, he obviously had, like, the scythe, but I'm more curious about, like, other possessions.
With a 21 check on the rat, you begin to kind of rifle through the pockets. You're finding this disgusting. You feel like this creature has not probably either taken off or cleaned any element of its clothing in a very long time. A lot of it is kind of falling apart, and it's like as you try to look through the pockets, like the seam rips between the pocket liner and the pant leg. And for all the effort and some very dirty hands, though, you do find a set of thieves' tools.
Ooh.
As well as a poisoner's kit, 2 vials of acid.
Anything of worth over there, Halbor?
Is it easy to, first off, DM, is it actually, like, easy to notice that it's acid, or is it just, like, a green liquid?
I think it's, for you, and especially with that investigation, it seems pretty clear to you that it's acid.
So, yeah, okay. Yeah, I've got a couple of, like, toolkit sets and some acid vials.
Oh, great.
Kind of wild that this rat man had acid on him.
It's absolutely putrid in here.
Also, as soon as I'm, like, done finding the stuff, I cast Prestidigitation, and my whole body just glows and flashes, and I'm like, I'm not staying with that filth on my body. I'm clean now. Thank you.
Oh,
Like, not doing it. I'll clean you if you're looking after you done touching stuff.
oh, that's a good point. I think I'd like to try, and Lothariel is going to just close his eyes and just inhale very sharp, and then just kind of exhale slowly. And then as he does that exhale, there's like something that wipes over him that kind of does the same thing. And it's not light and flashy or anything, but it just boom, just like a wave of cleanliness goes over him, and he cleans himself off as well. Yes.
Lothariel and Morga, both of you can make a con save.
Halvor gets very excited when he sees you cast that yourself.
Yes, it kind of clicked the more I saw you use it.
I got advantage and I got a 12.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20 for 21.
What is this?
Lothariel, you feel the poison, kind of the effects of these rat bites begin to subside. Morga, you've got a little bit more, it seems, to work through.
She is going to, in that feeling, hold her hand on her chest and close her eyes and use the last 5 points of her lay on hands to remove poison from herself.
Nice.
There you go.
Yep, it's
Nice.
gone forever. Ugh.
Not forever.
I will say, even with your poor perception checks, everybody but Halvor, if you would like to investigate anything in this room closer, you may be able to glean more.
Morgan would like to go check out this bookcase and see if there's anything of value, since she's the tallest.
Okay.
I'd love to go over to this area, the alchemy / box area.
I was looking at that. Since I found the acid vials, I was looking at that exact same spot, Lothario.
And I
Rafa?
would like to inspect the scythe I'm holding.
Okay. We'll start with you, Rafa. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Let's see here. 6.
Nice.
You are certainly not, feeling anything from this weapon. And I'll say, even with a 6, it looks like a piece of shit to you. Morga, make an investigation check as you look at this kind of decrepit shelf over here.
I got a 19.
Well done.
With a 19, not a lot really stands out to you. It looks like a lot of these books are kind of destroyed. It looks like the rats have eaten away at most of the paper elements. However, there is one book on top that looks pristine, and it's almost got like this kind of green, ethereal, magical energy from what it looks like exuding from the cover of this book. You take a closer look at it, and without touching it, and you see that there is a figure of a rat that's like embossed in the leather on the cover. It looks, pretty fancy.
Oh, she's going to not touch it yet. She's going to turn back and go, Halvor, can you come here? I'm gonna have to pick you up. And there's a book here, and I know you like books. You have one, but this thing has a rat on it. And if I just pick you up, do you think you could tell me what this is?
I guess. I don't see why not.
Halvor is 55 feet away, so you are shouting this.
Halvor!
Across the,
I think Moga's talking
it's kind
to
of
you.
echoing in this chamber.
I think Moga's
as well.
asking you a question.
I whip my head around and go, like, oh, sorry, Lothario, excuse me, pardon me. God, please
Sorry!
don't touch me. Everything's so
bad.
gross.
My bad.
Ugh.
Come on, tiny
It's-
legs.
Morga, as you go to pick Halvor up as he walks over, I need you to make a strength check for me, please.
Oh,
Weak.
okay. What is this game? 9?
As you bend down to pick him up, I'll say you just as you're kind of going to reach for him, you kind of have to scoop him with one arm because of your shield, and you just feel like this soreness and fatigue like hit the arm that you're about to scoop him up with, and you think you need to like take a second here.
Halvor, I'm sorry. It's not you. I'm the problem. I'm gonna. Can you get that book? Can you reach that? I can't pick you up, buddy.
Like, I'll try.
Just
my
stack the books like a
best.
ladder, and or you could climb on top of me and get it. I can't pick you up.
Halvor, I think you've been short for a long time, so you just tell us how you get up to the top of this bookshelf.
Sorry.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
All right, so you get up to the top of this bookshelf, and you see that
part of me, since like we've kind of used it before on some of the trash, part of me is like, well, this is what I have mold earth for, and I just make like a little step ladder out of mold earth, and then like use it to climb up.
Incredible.
And it's like shelf, little higher shelf, and then
Yeah,
eventually
little
it's
dirt
just like
pile,
how
dirt
we're
pile,
jumping,
dirt pile.
trying to. Yeah, exactly.
You could do this the whole time?
Well, only in places that's dirt.
That's cool.
I lived in a shack that didn't really have floors, so it was easy to do in there. A lot of this stuff has been stone, man. It's hard with stone. But yeah, I try for the book.
Yeah, you were able to mold this little stepladder out of the dirt and grime in this room, and you have a little stinky stepladder that you climb to the top of, and you can see this book. You can see that there is some sort of green magical energy that seems to surround it, and you see that beautiful embossing work on the leather of the binding with the rat on the front of it.
Obviously, it's got some sort of thing, but before I just go grabbing stuff, I've got enough spell slots. I would like to cast Detect Magic, just to get what type of like school the magic is, to make sure I'm not just gonna like grab something super dangerous.
Please hold.
Sorry, I put you on the spot.
It's what they call sparkly magic.
I think this would be. I think you pick up divination and enchantment on this book.
Alright, so it's not like abjuration, and enchantment comes in varieties. I just go to like grab the book. I'm not expecting it to like be booby trapped anymore.
You grab it.
Roll
What?
So cool. I got a new book to go with my new wand, guys. Check it out. I'm gonna open the book. What's in this book?
Yeah, you open it. In what languages do you speak?
Right now I only speak Common, Elvish, and Gnomish.
It is in Elvish. The title says "The Codex of Vermin." You definitely get a sense of magical energy coming from this tome, but you get the sense that you will either need to identify it or spend some time with it to really glean its capabilities, and as far as a magic sense. The contents of the book, however, as you kind of look through, it's got some like glossary index elements in the front, and you can see that it just speaks about different types of rodents and their behavior specifically.
Oh. I kind of like look up to Morgan. I'm like, it's an observation guide. And maybe more. It's definitely magical. But it's for sure, like, look at these notes on the characteristics and colonization areas of rats.
You know, I don't even know what that means, but I am so happy that you know what that means. And that is important.
Lothario,
also-
make an investigation check for me, please.
Yeah, and I also kind of like quietly add in, yeah, it's also in Elvish, so I don't know if anybody else can read this.
Not me.
Did you say Elvish?
And
Sorry.
what-
If something's in Elvish, I don't mind reading for you. I got a 15 on my investigation.
With a 15, as you are examining in this corner, you kind of start with this desk here. You can see without a doubt that there is a full set of alchemist supplies amongst the stuff here on the table. You also see some what look like pouches of different ingredients. You see some oil flasks on the desk here as well. And then you kind of pivot over here to this chest. You wish to open this chest?
Does it appear initially cursed?
Make an Arcana check.
We're
Okay,
all
okay.
such scaredy cats now.
Yeah,
learned.
dude, Lothario. Two of the things that he's been worried about are curses and pirates, and we ran into goddamn both of them. Okay, I think it was a 16. I missed it. It was a 17 for Arcana.
17 Arcana, you're not picking up any, and you're a little, more in tune with your arcane nature than you were when you came crawling up out the ocean on this island.
Yeah.
And you are not getting any kind of magical sense from this chest.
Does it appear locked or latched in any way? Or is it just like a
you can
floor?
actually see the front of it. It's got like one of those hook and ring style locks that you can just kind of pull out. You see that there's no locking mechanism attached to it.
Thariel is still questioning it. He just like will take his flute and just kind of unlatch it with his flute and try to just lift up the.
The hinge gives a long, agonizing squeak that echoes through this very tall chamber as you open the chest. There's not a lot in here. You do find one more set of thieves' tools and also a healer's kit.
Ooh, nice. Healer's kit. I can add all these to our bag too. I'm writing everything down for us.
I will say, as you guys are also looking around this space, I mentioned it, I think, in the last episode, but there is a very rickety-looking, skinny, and tall ladder that goes up to the top of this, like 50-foot ceiling room and kind of goes into the floor or the ceiling above, similar to the ladder that led from the first to the second floor.
Ooh.
But taller and ricketier looking.
Yeah, that thing looks like dog shit.
I'll kind of situate the things that I'm going to be taking from this area on the table here. The healer's kit, the thieves' tools, the 2 flasks of oil, and maybe. Well, I have things for your bag if you have a moment.
Yeah, sure. I'll just let me open my bag, and she's gonna walk over and just open the bag of holding and just say, "Put it in here, whatever it is."
I want to see what these are actually. I want to kind of peek in some of these pouches of ingredients and kind of see if I can easily identify any of them.
You see that these are filled with all sorts of. It's like you open each pouch and it's divided on the inside, kind of like a dice bag, into like different little micro sections within the bag. And you can see that there are all kinds of different components. You get the sense with that, I'll let you ride that Arcana check as you're looking in these bags as well. These are definitely spell component pouches. So there are 3 of these, and what I will say for our game, anytime that you need a magical component that you don't possess, you can go to this pouch, and as long as it's not an item that's worth more than like 200 gold pieces, we'll say, you can find it in this pouch. But once you do that, that'll be the use for that component pouch mechanically.
Cool. Sick.
That's pretty sick.
Yes. Maybe we'll keep these to the side for Halbor, and I might peek through and see if I can find anything I here like. But here's some oil. Do I just drop them in?
Yeah, just like a bottomless pit of I don't know where it goes, but we are learning as we go.
They won't
So
break.
just no, and I don't know, but it hasn't broken yet, so it's safe. It's safe. And she's gonna shake the bag a little bit, be like, "See, you can't hear anything."
Oh, okay, sure. And then I'll put the 2 flasks of oil in there, the healer's kit, and I'll hold on to the thieves' tools and the component pouches.
Okay.
Or actually, I'll put this is the second thieves' tool, so yeah, I'll put the thieves' tool in there as well.
Okay, perfect. She's gonna
Perfect.
close it up. Attach it back
Thank
to her
you.
side. Of course.
What is this little thing right here that we're standing in front of?
Yeah, I was gonna say make another investigation check. This thing is kind of like a smoking. It's not like a cauldron, but it's like a large pot that's kind of hanging from these chains on this tripod, and it does not appear to have any kind of heat source underneath it, but it is smoking. So go ahead and make an investigation check.
Natural 20 for a 21.
Nice.
Can't have it in combat. Oh, that's crazy.
With a natural 20, you kind of like lean over this pot, trying to kind of see through whatever this condensation that's coming out of it. And as you look down, Lothario, you swear for a minute that the steam that is rising from this pot forms into a shape that you've seen a few times now, as it takes a rounded outer curve with narrow lines branching out for it until it reaches a thicker post at the end. It's clearly the shape of a harp. And as you kind of look at it, it catches you off guard, and you kind of take a instinctive breath in, get a little bit of this mist that is coming out of this pot, and you feel your eyes kind of roll back into the back of your head as your vision goes white. You hear in your head, I suppose it's time I stop with the dramatics and speak with you. You're getting closer to the weapon now. I can see what's left of the path before you. It would be folly to say I know what will happen, because I've learned one thing from watching over the people of Faerun. It's to expect the unexpected. I am Malil, and you are here because it has been my will. Lothario, you will need to be strong going forward. This world is lost without you, Lothario. Know that just as your companions have been chosen to save this world, so too have you. Your presence here is no mistake. Be mindful on the path ahead. You are nearly to the top now, but there is something yet waiting to be found in this wretched dungeon. It will be well hidden, and for good reason. Have faith and go now. And know that before your quest is complete, you and I will stand face to face.
Do I have agency of my body in this moment?
Not in this moment, but as you come to, your vision returns to that of this musty, wretched room. You can make a religion check if you would like.
Okay, yeah. Take a step back while I'm sitting here thinking. Kind of say under my breath to Morga, did you see that?
I didn't see anything. There is nothing here. Are you what's going on?
Oh, 6.
I will say, as a bard, you've heard the name, but you don't.
It was
know anything
Alil?
more. Malil, M-I-L-I-L.
Am I Alana? It is a way. Malil. Okay. I was just visited. I suppose we all have been a couple times now. Do you know any Malil?
I feel like I went to school with somebody named Malil. I feel like that's right.
I'm not sure.
Do I happen to know?
I don't know what school you went to, but I'm not sure that you went to the same school as this person. Has anybody heard of a Malil?
Everyone can make a religion check here.
Please.
Okay.
Oh.
14.
I got an 18.
13.
I think 18 is enough. Halbor, you know that Malil is a Faerunian deity of song, poetry, creativity, and inspiration. Sometimes known as the Lord of Song.
Ooh, yeah, I look up at Lothario with like these wide eyes, and I'm like, you were visited by the Lord of the Song. Obviously, but I've only ever read about this man. So cool. Yeah, Faerunian deity of music and everything cool.
Oh, look at you.
Did I see this being, or was it like just something that I heard?
Straight white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he looks like, but he's pretty much like the patron saint of bards. So that's kind of dope. You got a visit from that.
And I will say too, the voice, it was almost musical in quality, and it was just stunningly beautiful.
Yeah, you see like a small tear just like form in the corner of Lothariel's eye. He just kind of like wipes it and like, what? It surprises me more and more every day that we are here doing this thing. To the point where, weeks ago, I would have never thought that I'd be visited by gods. And here we are in the sewer underneath a pirate city, fighting a rat wizard? A rat mage of some sort? Trying to save the world. I'm sorry. I need a moment.
Morga's just
No,
gonna
that's
put her hand on his shoulder as he's talking, just to kind of let him know that he's not alone, and does not say anything.
Halbor probably has a small moment of introspection as like he listens to Lothario and kind of has that internal, well, darn it, he's right. I've got a wand, I've got my book, I've had more mysterious and enchanting encounters than I ever would have expected in my, personal studies, so kind of wild we're even down here.
I would just have never in a million years. I'm not sure. I don't know what to say. They said that there's something here for me in this sewer, and it's going to be well hidden, so...
What? I have an idea. Can you maybe play your instrument, and maybe it might, I don't know, might tell you? I don't know. I don't know how this works.
The thing might reveal itself, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
There's a property called resonance. That's actually not a bad idea there, Morga.
I have one from time to time, not always.
Sure. I'll try playing while you all are finishing doing what you're doing. Here, hold these so I can't play with these in my hand, and I'll hand you the 3 spell component pouches, Halvor.
Oh, holy crap. Alright. Dang. And I just go to affix them to parts of my waistband and stuff, and I'm like, okay.
If I need any of that, though.
Oh yeah, no. Finders keepers, man. I'm a good keeper of magical stuff, but it's yours if you need them.
Alright. I'll just I'll start tinkering around, going up and down on some scales, and then follow suit into that lullaby melody that I often play to comfort myself while we're all just hanging out in here.
What are the rest of you doing?
There's a couple more smashed bookcases around the side. I wanted to give one last once over, and then I'd be looking to leave this smelly dungeon.
Rafa, what are you up to?
I don't know if anyone wants to look at this thing. It looks like a big metal piece of shit to me, but I'm gonna leave it here unless any of you want it. I just lean it up against another bookshelf, and I guess I'm just gonna follow Halvor around, make sure he's safe, help him reach anything he needs help with.
As you two make your way around this room, looking, through various piles of refuse, as well as broken down bookcases, you really don't find anything else in this space of value.
Well, Rafa, I appreciate the support, but it looks like Morga found the only good book, and Lothario found most of the equipment, so I think we can call it here.
Yeah, it's rats. What do you expect? That's all shitty.
I don't know what I expected, and I should have had lower expectations. You're right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Words of wisdom.
Lothario, you feel like the wall of the sounds emitting from you are probably some of the most beautiful that this space has heard in a number of years. They don't appear to be leading the way towards any revelations at the moment.
Yeah, just kind of appreciate the acoustics in here. Now there's not like blasts and like so much skittering sounds.
Morgan is gonna walk over to this thing right here. This little, I don't know what it is, but she wants to go check it out.
Yeah, I won't make you roll. As you look down, this appears to be some sort of glass jar of like different, like there's a rat head in there. You see like what looks like the tail feathers and like hip bone of a chicken, and they're all kind of deteriorating and kind of like slowly decomposing in what looks like some sort of light brown liquid. It's kind of hard to see anything else. It's like, imagine a magic 8-ball made with brown liquid, and just every time you shook it, a different animal part floated to the top.
Oh, gross.
Oh,
She's going to look at it and go and start to walking back to everyone.
oh my god, that's
Ah,
you just Morgan.
shit
Why
jar.
did you just
That
describe
was
the worst
disgusting.
thing ever?
I was hopeful.
Ugh,
Oh.
God, this place sucks, man. Do we
Oh,
want to
right.
like light it on fire when we leave? Like,
I just want to leave.
okay, fair.
We're pretty sure we checked everything in here.
Yeah, Rafa and I gave a final cover over Morga. It looks like you found the only worthwhile book in the whole place.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go over everything that I found as well.
Yeah, I will say too, as you guys made your way around the room, Rafa and Halbor, you did kind of glance in this cauldron over here, and it appears that he was just boiling the river sludge for some reason.
Cool.
Oh,
What?
You think that's probably contributing a lot to the rancidness of this floor?
oh, I kill that shit before we go. Oh my god. I'm gonna like knock it over and then like press to digitate the mess because it's finally like a thing I can clean up at that point. And I'm like, no, I hated that. Ugh.
Yeah, it's quite awful. Well,
You see it stop simmering, and
I kind of look at Lothariel and then I give a long look at that ladder. And I'm like, you think that thing's sturdy enough for all of us?
one way to figure out, and he will turn for it, and with his like shirt fabric over his nose, climb up this ladder.
And follow behind.
I'll take the rear.
All right, I'll take third.
as you guys make your way one by one up this rickety ladder, I will say it is. You have to go slow. Like Lothariel, you're on top, and like you're having to like call back down. Okay, wait, skip this one. Like it almost broke as I
Yeah.
like it's very precarious. But you guys are able to scale it 50, 60 feet into the air through the floor and onto the next floor of this underground structure here, or subterranean structure, I should say. Everybody make a perception check as you guys all kind of one by one emerge into a stone hallway.
Stone hallway, dude.
18.
16.
I got an 11.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 being the best, but everybody can see this because it's very obvious. As you look maybe 20 feet down the hallway to from the direction where it leads, you can see there is like a grate on the ceiling of this room, and you don't see any light coming through this grate, but what you do see coming through this grate is quite a bit of water. The entire floor of this floor, at least the parts of it that you can see, are much more damp. You get the sense that it's much less musky in here too. The water doesn't smell like it's been stagnating in this place for hours or years or whatever. just a little bit more fresh. And for the first time in several days, you smell fresh air.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, there's an actual freshness on the breeze. A crispness to the air. Pretty nice, pretty nice.
Yeah.
You can see that this hallway looks like it comes to a T intersection about an equal distance from where you are to the grate now, past the grate. So it looks like the grate is almost halfway between you and this intersection. You guess it's maybe like 60 feet down.
And how much water is like coming out of it, and also like where is the grate like positioned above us, like in the middle of our pathway?
Yeah, it's kind of in the middle of the ceiling, about 30 feet down from where you are. And it looks like there's quite a bit of water coming into it. And you can see that there's, in this hallway, there are small, like, they almost look like sewer drains every, like, 20 feet or so in the walls, like the base of the wall where the wall and the floor meet. So it looks like it's been built to drain.
Gotcha. Well, is everybody feeling okay to keep going forward?
I hope we don't run into another big fight. I'm a little drained, but I am physically capable, yes.
I am pretty tired as well, when it comes to that, but...
It might be, I mean, it's just my thought. If there is a way to rest in some capacity, we don't know what's next. And it might be good because last time we took a long rest, it was one nice, but if we didn't, it could have been a different outcome, you know?
True. How long
What do you-
ago, Halvor, was it that your wand took your life from you?
That's supposed to happen at dusk. But, you know, it's kind of hard to tell in here.
True.
You know it's been several hours, but not, you know, like...
Doesn't feel
12.
like a day? Yeah. I mean, it hasn't
Yeah, well,
been
we
like
like
a day.
basically just woke up.
Yeah, we woke up, got into a near-death experience in a terrible place. We should really just honestly keep moving. I don't like it here. It stresses me out.
No need to be a sitting target, right?
Very true.
Morga, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. I know what
Morga,
this means.
yeah.
Okay. First one was a 17. I got advantage, so the second one 17 and dirty 20.
You feel the effects of the poison leave you now, as you no longer have the poison condition.
She's gonna just take a deep breath and let it out and just and that's it. Time to go.
Yes, let's go. Keep walking.
As you guys keep walking... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say that I'm feeling pretty fine. I can take the lead if you would prefer.
Sure. Please.
Not an issue. Yeah, so I will lead on.
Rafa, as you lead the way down the hallway here, you guys get, you know, about halfway from where you're standing to the grate, and you see and hear a crash of lightning in the sky above you, and a red light flashes through the grate.
Fuck.
Oh, that's... Did we all see that, or just Rafa because he was in the lead?
I mean, you definitely heard it. I won't say that all of you, if you feel like you would have been, you know, looking ahead in this moment and, like, present, then sure you saw it.
I was not present enough to see it. I was thinking about the thematics of walking and casting ritual.
We'll say the lighting I think is subtle, but with you saw the flash out of the corner of your eye, but maybe you didn't pick up that it was not the typical color.
So I think it is safe to assume that it is raining outside, and that the outside is above us.
That's great.
Oh, is that what that horrifying crash was? All right.
Anything
There's
is
no
better
one
than
here.
here.
Yeah.
But
How tall up is the ceiling?
In this hallway, it's maybe like 12 feet. I say 12 to 15.
12 to 15. Cool.
if this is the outside, just remember, there is no magic after this point.
Well, there's no getting caught with magic.
Let's tell them to look away, I guess.
Yes, well,
I'm not a wizard. Or, excuse me. Oh my god, I got my spellcasting classes messed up. I am not a sorcerer. I do not have subtle spell.
fair.
He said that in character.
I did. I fully did.
About this time, you guys pass under the grate and are coming up on the T intersection. You walk and talk.
Classes? You mean like school?
Yeah, some of the spellcasting kind of, can be qualified based upon what your magical, where your magical prowess comes from.
Oh.
I'm taught. I get learned. I learn things, and it teaches me magic. Some people, and I kind of actually gestured to you, Lothariel, and I'm like, I kind of have a more innate magical ability, and they get what they get when they get strong enough.
Well, yeah. I suppose that's
Yeah.
how it goes.
You
You get
know,
what you
different
get
training
when
methods.
the world wants to give it to you.
Yep.
That's more what it feels like.
I've got a book that lets me cheat. That's why I have my book.
Could you write me a
Telling
book?
you. Here, you want the rat book?
No,
Okay, fine. I'll hang on to the rat book.
please do.
I was like, we could try to find you a ritual book, but I don't know if you can use it. Probably, we'll do this after here, because I doubt any of these people are going to have anything good.
When I study over my, when I meditate with my magics, I find myself often focusing on either my harp or my mask, actually. Kind of gesture to my mask, wiggle it on my head.
That's so cool.
Oh, thanks. B made it.
I love my book, but it's my book. It's it's like Halbor's holding it like a teddy bear, and it's just like it's the thing I take with me always.
My heart.
When did you start writing in that book?
When I was probably 11, I was sick for a very long time. Had plenty of days isolated indoors to pore over written works.
How do you mean sick, if you don't mind me asking?
Honestly, don't know. Nobody ever really figured out what it was until I managed to learn spellcasting, and it kind of went away. With my current academic knowledge, I assume I honestly just had a buildup of magical energy, and being able to channel it into the book helped me free it from mana or magic sickness of some kind. But
Magic
nobody
sickness.
nobody knew what the hell I was talking about, so who knows if I'm right.
I want everybody listening to Halbor say this to make an insight check, please.
15.
A 4.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
I think the 15 and the natural 20 are appropriate, as the two of you are, kind of the most recent to have experiences with the deities of Faerun. But when he's describing that his character just kind of got better, it strikes a chord with you, I think, in a way that he is not kind of either not noticing or thinking about, or is maybe just not connecting. it seems very serendipitous that he would just have gotten better and now be here on this world-saving mission.
Well, Halvor is describing this kind of just like make eye contact with Rafa. Kind of like...
You see, as like he's listening and leading in front, you just kind of see his head kind of like turn back over his shoulder for a second, and then kind of get back. Yeah. And as we get to the intersection, I want to kind of like slow down and peek my head out, make sure, check everything before we approach it.
As you are in the lead, go ahead and make a investigation check for both directions. Just one check, but...
Okay. Just one check. I'll roll it on here. 6. Jesus. Yeah.
You can't really tell much. The left path seems darker in a way. It seems like the right path down. Each one turns and goes kind of, at a right angle from the one that you're on. The one to the left goes about 20 to 30 feet down and kind of just goes dark beyond your ability to see in there. And then to the right, it goes maybe 40 to 50 feet down, but you can see that it turns and there is light coming from that direction.
I kind of turn back to the group and relay that. I don't know what the plan is, but one has light and one is dark. I have a feeling that's probably the way up. But who knows what's down the other way.
I'd rather just go the way up.
I mean, if we're really interested, we can always backtrack when we find the way out.
We do have to come back anyways.
Yeah, if we find the way out, we'll know the way in.
I'm fine with that. I feel like we're kind of on a time crunch anyways, especially now.
Yeah, I'm all for, having a good time while we can or whatever, but that's, our mission is not to explore the sewer.
Oh, but Lothariel, I just remembered. Sorry, the climb up the ladder took it out of me. Don't we have something for you to find in here?
Might be worth it that you're onto something, Halvor. It wouldn't hurt to spend a couple of minutes to check it out.
He kind of sighs to himself. I suppose you're right.
You're the one who had the vision. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not. And I won't. And he turns towards away from Halvor. And I won't.
Oh, sorry.
Well, the darker way then? And then we can circle back to the possible exit?
I just tap my firefly pendant and I'm like, yep, we're good to go.
You see Rafa again ready to go. Okay, yeah, that's what I needed. And I'll start making the way to the left.
As Halvor presses his, under the cabinet light that is attached to his chest. And you guys make your way down the darker path to the left. You guys make your way past the initial point that you could see to, and you see that this hallway kind of curves to the right a little bit and then just comes kind of to a dead end, and there is a little alcove there. It's similar to the ones that you saw on the first floor where the pit of spikes were, not quite as big as where the gelatinous cubes were, but it reminds you of those kind of side hallways that were on that first floor. I would like everybody to tell me their passive perception, please.
17.
14.
11.
13.
The DC was 16. With a 17, Lothariel, you can see that there is a stone out of place on the left side of this little alcove as you come around this corner.
Hold on. Does this look a bit off to you?
I turned to check it out.
Just here.
Looks like a rock.
I mean, everything looks a little off in here. What's your suspicion?
As you take a closer look at the stone, you can see that it's it protrudes from the wall about an inch further than any of the other stones do, and it would be really hard to see without Halvor's light here.
I'm gonna kind of put my hand up. This one here, and then just kind of try to press it in and see if it like budges at all.
As you press it in, it won't budge at all. It doesn't appear to like be able. You can't move it like pressing it.
Okay. Then I'll take it and try to shimmy it out of its little hold in the thing and see if I can do anything differently.
As you pull this stone outward towards you, you feel it moves towards you, but you feel kind of a resistance, like almost like a rubber band of some kind. And then when you pull it to maybe it's just like honestly like a half an inch further out of the wall, you hear as a sliding stone entryway opens up before you. And you guys can make a perception check as the light from Halbor's pendant spills into this room.
Oh, shit, Lothario, look at that.
I knew it.
I got a 12.
14.
Natural 1.
Oh,
11.
Bro's looking at his feet.
I needed somebody to roll exactly a natural 1. So as you guys look into this room, you see, as Halbor's light illuminating this room, you see quite a sight. You see there are some grates in the ceiling, but there's no light coming through them. And it looks like on the other side of the grates there is just wood. So you're not sure exactly what's going on with that going on in the ceiling. And it's not like you're seeing wood like at a distance through the grate. It looks like there is wood directly on top of the grates in the ceiling. But you see a floor in this room absolutely covered, and I mean covered, in multiple different colors of what look like parrot or tropical bird feathers. In the center of this room, that again, I mean covered in these feathers. In the center of this room, you see a small pedestal. It almost looks like a Roman style column of a pedestal, and you see on top of it, Lothario, it catches your eye first, what looks like a beautiful harp made with different. It almost looks like autumnal, like colored leaves. So like some of them are like shades of green that kind of fade into yellows and orange at their tips. And the leaves almost look real and alive the way that they are on this instrument, as if it was somehow carved from a tree that yet lives.
I just stop and just gasp as soon as I see it. Oh,
What? What
my
is it?
God.
Is it an enemy?
What is happening?
I just point at the harp. Am I imagining this?
I imagine I like lean around your leg and I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
Go touch it.
Is it like floating there weird in some like ethereal like thing, or is it just sitting on like a barrel?
It is not floating there at all. The weird thing about this room is it's like a rainbow of feathers on the floor. But yeah, it's not floating or anything like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and I'll pick it up. This is
all right.
beautiful.
Yeah, you walk into this room, and you guys watch as Lothario's steps inch closer to this pedestal in the middle, and he's kind of, the weight of these feathers kind of pushing away from his feet as they step ever closer to this pedestal. And Lothario, for you, it's almost like a surreal moment. Time seems to be moving more slowly as you move through this room, and these feathers kind of scatter as your feet shuffle across the floor. And as you grab the harp from the pedestal, you hear this almost melody in your head, this beautiful, perfect sequence of just 4 notes that ring in the back of your mind as you pick up this harp.
I would love to, as soon as I hear that, I will try to emulate those notes and memorize what I just heard on the harp, and that's probably what I would play. The first thing I would play is what I heard right then.
What are the rest of you doing?
I kind of look at Lothariel's back and I like mouth to Morga. That was really fast, and I cast Detect Magic one more time. Because I want to make sure there's nothing else magical in that room.
As you cast Detect Magic, Lothariel, you definitely are getting a hit on this harp without a doubt. It feels divine in nature. But you are getting a hit on an enchantment hit. It's kind of just over. It seems like it's coming out of the feathers in the floor in the back left corner of the room.
I do not enter the room, and I kind of go, "Hey, Lothariel, there might be something else over in the back corner with the feathers. Go check it out."
Oh, maybe it's a flute.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Where? I can't really
I just,
see.
like,
I just see
point-
feathers.
I point to it, and I'm like, "Look, it's right there. There's like an enchantment magic, like aura of enchantment magic over here."
What is it? Should I be worried? What is it shaped like?
I don't know. It's under the feathers.
All right. Just kind of like shuffle some feathers away, back and forth until I see anything.
You see after you kind of take some direction from Halbor as to where this enchantment magic seems to be coming from, and are able to locate what looks to be a fairly mundane looking eye patch buried underneath these feathers.
Is it this? And I hold it up.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's it.
Arg! I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I have endorphins running through me because I just found this hop. I'll come back over there and just hand him the eye patch.
Okay. I have a laundry list of things to identify, okay? I've got this book, the damn crystal Morga's carrying, your harp, and now this eye patch. I don't have enough spell slots for all this.
You can take it over a few days if you'd like. I could try to maybe... I don't know. I've been watching you. You cast a lot of interesting spells, and the one you call Prestidigitation, that one was more simple than I thought to learn.
Yeah, it's a handy first time spell, right?
Is Identify the same way?
Well, that's what I remember when we went to Mambo and you helped me get this pearl, guys. That's what the
yes.
pearl is for.
Oh, yes.
The pearl helps me concentrate on learning a magical property of an item I'm potentially touching. But I can do it without my magical potency, but it takes way more time. I kind of count on a finger, and I'm like, take me about an hour per item.
Maybe if we find somewhere to...
A little
we
safer.
kind of got lucky with the beds last night. Oh, wait, the night before. It's all running together. I'm sorry, we just slept on the floor last night.
Oh, that's true. It has been a minute.
This
I
is
forgot
incredible.
already in the fight.
I want to take a few of these feathers, like maybe 2 or 3 in the various colors, and just kind of tuck them into my pack as well. Vibrant.
All right, Lothariel did it first. I want to go find if there's a really pretty blue feather. That's Halvor's favorite color. He wants to go find a blue one and put it in his somewhere in a pocket.
Make an investigation check as you look for the blue feather.
The bluest.
I want a really nice one. I got a 27.
Oh!
What?
He cares
You find
about
the
this one.
nicest blue feather.
Look at this pristine.
Maybe
Man,
on
this
the
is
island.
Yeah, this is a pristine quill feather. I'm keeping this, and I tuck it behind an ear instead of a pocket now.
Oh, that is stunning.
Too good to not put on display.
It honestly makes you look more pirate.
I was hoping so. Heck yeah. All right.
Guys,
Congratulations,
donate if you want to
Lothariel.
see new art with Halbor's feather.
Yeah.
Now I got this feather.
And Lothariel, congrats. It looks like you've gotten a new harp.
I can only play one at a time, so. but I really like this one.
You can't like set one on each knee and like play them both.
Well,
Give him like 3 days.
I
and you
can. I'm
do
just
that.
saying it's not conventional.
Okay, fair. You're traveling. Once we save the world, you can go on a traveling harp show. Bet you'd make lots of gold.
Yes, that is what I set out to do. He kind of just gets lost in thought for a moment as like, that is what I wanted a couple months ago, but what do I want now? He just kind of sits on that for a second. Well, do you see anything else in here?
Doesn't look like it. Those the only 2 magical objects.
This has to be what Milil was talking about. I can't wait for you to understand this harp further. Just kind of like pluck on it. It's perfectly tuned already. Just sitting in here, that's insane.
Just
Well,
imagine the
alright.
music you could play.
Oh, you will hear.
This
Don't worry.
this went way smoother than I thought finding that for you. So we should shake a leg and not be stuck down here, and take advantage of our success. And
Yeah, sure,
ride the
sure.
momentum.
I'll kind
You
of
should leave.
affix it to the sash where my other harp is kind of hanging too, and just have them like kind of there on my belt thing there.
Who's got the eye patch?
I do.
Arg.
Arr, matey. How did I do? Did that sound like a pirate?
Do I sound like that?
I mean, you haven't said R, I think, once since we've met you, so no.
Well, there you go.
So don't say R.
Okay, I'm learning now. Thank you. I like open my book, take a quick notes. No R, and it's just like a big capital R in my notes.
Well,
All right.
no, we have the letter R.
Oh, so it's more like the R.
So not the expression over the actual letter. Got it. Scribble it out, fix it.
Why do they say pirates say R so much?
I don't know. Do people say that? I mostly hang out around pirates.
And you know, in all the plays and oh, true. I guess you would know better. Should we leave this room? These feathers are
I
getting
think
a
that's
bit
a
itchy.
good idea.
Yeah, probably.
I want to walk out of the room.
We should probably get out of here. We just saw that it's raining. I don't want to be flooded or anything.
I think we're all right.
Well,
in
it
here,
did
but-
look like it was raining.
Just don't fall
The
into a
grates in
puddle.
this room that were on the ceiling seemed to be like they were like either sealed off or something. They had like wood behind them. There was no space.
I wouldn't mind resting in here if we didn't just barely wake up a couple hours ago. It would make
I mean, if
a
you need
nice
to take a short rest.
area for.
I mean, yeah, this wouldn't be a bad place for a nap, I guess. Cat nap?
Yes, please.
Alright.
I don't get any
The
spell slots
bard
back,
wants
but
to
it,
cat nap in his feathers.
it will top off my health, so that's nice.
All right, as you guys begin to set your stuff down to kind of rest here on the feathery floor for the next hour, what would you like to do in this time?
I spend a quick 10 minutes to cast alarm on the doorway,
Okay.
just because it makes me feel better. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the hour trying to just... I can't do anything magically yet, but I'm going to continue to like thumb through the Codex of Vermin.
Okay.
I'm going to.
I'm going-
Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to just be like leaned up against the wall on the outside of the room, just kind of keeping a light watch. And for the first time, I'm going to take this moment of rest and silence and on my own try and reach out to Umberly and see if there's any response.
Are you doing anything like magically to
No,
do this? Or just,
essentially just like a prayer.
what do you say?
I don't know how this works, and I don't know that I fully understand everything that you told me, or even agree with it. But here we are. And for the first time since that night with my father, I am scared. So please help guide us. Help show me what I need to do to keep them all safe and to get through this.
Just as you say the word this, you hear a louder crack of lightning than any that have preceded it to this point. And as that crack rings out, you can only presume this bolt crisscrossing across the sky above. You feel just the slightest extra energy in your trident.
Just kind of grip it a little tighter and continue. Just kind of being by myself out there.
I'm going to be, Lothario will be just like solely focused on this new harp, kind of playing it, playing things he's used to, trying new things on it, like appreciating the craftsmanship of it. Just the entire hour, super focused on that, just kind of playing around with it.
You got it. What is Morga doing in this time?
Morgan's gonna be enjoying the feathers, getting lost in the colors, and she's gonna be playing with her medallion, praying to herself as well, knowing that even though she's praying, she's not gonna hear anything back like last time, but she just is going to sit there nodding to herself, and as she's praying to about how she wasn't quick enough in the last fight, and replaying it and how to be better and be more of a protector. And in her thoughts, she's going to kind of like pray in her mind, hoping that he hears, of just saying, Helm, I'm sorry I wasn't quick enough, but I promise I will be better next time. And she just flicks the medallion in her finger like a fidget.
Yeah. I think, Morga, you feel more connected to your deity than anyone else in this party. Not only because you are a paladin of the god Helm, but because you carry with you this shield and this reminder of his power in your hand everywhere that you go. And while you are not spoken to directly in this moment, you feel the power of that shield and are reminded of that connection. And I'll actually have you make a insight check here.
Oh, okay.
Big.
Come on.
18!
Nice.
No.
With an 18 and the constant reminder that is in your left hand, you get the sense that it is a potential now that as a chosen champion of the god Helm, he may respond sometimes, but you get the sense that he's got his hands full right now.
I can only imagine with what.
Yeah. She just is gonna keep nodding and just keeping a look on her party as they're resting.
There's a lot of divine energy in this room at the moment. Halbor, you are looking at, remind me?
The Codex of Vermin, that like magical book we found.
As you are a character that has moment to think in your spell book. You have now experienced the effects of a time chamber harder than anyone else in this party. And so I think that you have a real keen sense of time now. I think that, firstly, going forward from this moment, you'll have advantage on any checks that you need to make to determine the time or how long it's been since something has occurred. And in this moment, as you're looking over this book, it's almost as if time slows around you, allowing you to really focus your arcane senses and get a sense of what this item is. And as that's happening, it's almost a subconscious thing to you, but if someone from the outside were able to listen into your mind's process, it's almost like the clicking of gears, reminiscent of the sounds that were heard throughout the city of Banthura. And as you identify this book, you may go ahead and add the Codex of Vermin to your inventory. Should be on D&D Beyond. If it's not, let me know.
Oh, hell yeah. Found it.
And you will be able to read what it does. It has several abilities. As this hour comes to an end, you are able to also add Malil's harp to your inventory, Lothariel. And you'll be able to see what that does.
Wondrous. Oh my god.
Oh.
Have so I was able to attune to it in this time?
You, if you so choose, you've had it for an hour and are automatically attuned to it. If you do not want to be attuned to it, you may remove the attunement and not use it.
I will use it. Wow. I'll read it for everybody. This 5-stringed harp is made of luminous leaves and ornately carved elm. Ooh, love elm. As a creation of Malil, attunement to this harp imbues the holder with... Hold on, this screen is too far. There it is. Imbues the holder with the knowledge of 2 magical melodies. Each melody can be played once per long rest and grants the following benefits. The melody of the Plane Jumper casts a spell Dimension Door when... Oh my god. And then, wait. Okay, and then Melody of the Unseen casts the spell Greater Invisibility on any willing creature within 10 feet when played.
That's
crazy.
Sick as fuck.
Brother.
What the fuck? Okay, yeah.
Your turn, Halbor.
I kind of like hold it up with a little more like wonder in my eyes, and I go, guys, I am now the sovereign of vermin. I gain vermin sovereignty. I can command the crawling host. I have an ability called the Eyes of the Infestation, where once a day I can look through the eyes of a vermin. And I am immune to diseases and poisons spread by vermin or plagues, like plague creatures.
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I can conjure. Yo, next time we need to get somebody out of a building, I'm absolutely conjuring a swarm of rats.
I'm sorry, did you just say yo?
I did. I really did.
How do you
I
have
meant to say-
negative inspiration?
I meant to say you and was so excited that I cut off my own words mid-sentence.
They don't say yo in Waterdeep.
Oh, it's Gnomish, okay? Don't worry about it.
I
don't understand.
Oh, I don't know Gnomish, actually.
Got him.
Oh, alright. Yo. In Gnomish. Okay. Good to know.
And yeah, and you watch me like caress the book, and then I very quietly like start taking notes from the book, like how do rats react and stuff, and take it from the codex and start like transcribing it as like a spare time. Like I'm not trying to spell scribe. It's more like, oh hey, you've got this series of information. I want this series of information.
You're quite amazing, Albor. The Rat King.
We need to get you a pet rat on our way out. Just have one, just casually. Just
Well,
name it like Jeff or something.
we can probably find a rat in a better condition than the ones in here.
Yeah, these smell like shit. We will table
Yes.
it for next time.
They do smell like shit.
I mean, it's been like a sewer dungeon thing. I don't think anything in here smelled good since we got here.
That is true.
This is fantastic, guys. I'm becoming a summoner. I can make both a swarm of piranhas and now a swarm of rats.
That's terrifying.
Wait until we're outside again. I'm going to be so powerful once.
You need to figure out
Once.
how you can summon a swarm of something that flies as well, and then you'll have everything covered.
You know what? I run a finger over the feather, and I'm like, hopefully one day I'll have summoned flying creature of some kind. That'd be great.
Dream big,
won't-
Paldir.
I won't have to make stairs anymore. He could just get it off the shelf for me.
There you are.
Help out every halfling I've ever met.
Your short rest is coming to an end now. You guys can all take the benefits of the short rest.
Yay. I did not. I held 2. Are you serious? I rolled 1 + 1. I should have rolled 2.
Oh, I healed exactly the amount of health I needed.
Nice. I'm only 2
I'm
off
a
full, so
little-
that's pretty good.
I'm a little shy, but I can keep going.
All right. I'm ready if you all are.
You also watch me hug my book, like my real one, not the codex, and I do that full body glow again as my arcane recovery kicks in, and I gain back 3 first level spell slots.
Cool.
Appear back in the doorway as this is happening. I don't mean to rush everyone, but are we ready?
Yes.
It is
Let's
time to
go.
go.
Yes, we should get.
Work is gonna be ushering everybody like a school teacher, be like, come, and take the rear.
Yeah, I'll continue in front.
All right, our party moves out of this room and back to the T intersection. I'm assuming you guys walk past the path that you originally came down to what would have been the right path originally. As you get closer to this light, you begin to hear some things. The first is kind of the sounds of people shouting and what you would normally describe as revelry. And you also hear a little bit of music coming from this space as well.
I kind of whisper.
Put my hand up.
And I kind of whisper, "Are there any? Look out for fey plants. Last time we heard revelry, we were 2 things that were 1."
This could also be the bar under the city, but I don't know for sure. So
Make a just general intelligence check, Rafa.
Okay.
Can't help you with that one, sorry.
A 3.
You're not sure.
I'm going to slowly peek my head around the corner, just ever so slightly.
As you peek your head around the corner from where the light is coming, you can see that it just goes a short, 5 to 10 feet and then opens up into a larger space. And you do indeed see the exterior of the Undertow Bar and Tavern.
Pull
And
my
you
head
see
back
a
around.
familiar face, actually. Standing just outside the bar seems to be dumping a pipe out of any spent tobacco that remains on the inside of it. A gentleman you would know as Sharkbait Sullivan, the ship repair specialist, or one of a few of those here in Raventide Keep. And he also happens to kind of own the building where the ship repair business is located, or his is located, and you have been renting the room above that shop, which was how you had a relationship with him.
I relay that information towards everyone and then just blatantly walk around the corner and go, "Shark bait, my friend. Where's my ship? Do you see it? Have you seen it?"
And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
That's amazing.
That's funny, dude. Hell yeah. Oh my god, people.
Real people.
Actual people.
Alrighty, thank you so much for watching tonight's episode of the Jungles of Paldir. We sure do appreciate it. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and follow us on social media at Side21TV. We will see you next time. Have a wonderful night.